Alright, so I'm gonna make a quick guide on how to change from FSR sensors to these AliExpress sensors that I got, and you save a lot of money. So I'm gonna start off with the materials you need. Double-sided Gorilla Tape. This foam tape, I don't know if you really need it. This is mainly for Gen 4 users. You know, Gen 4 Plus has the nice corner brackets. You can still use those. This is what I use to put on top of the sensor, so it can press more firmly. Snappier feel too. You know, Gorilla Tape for the fine tuning. This is, you know, to put on top of this, because there's times where I put, you know, this tape on here and this rips off. So I don't want that happening to you guys, so I put that on here. It makes it a lot easier for use. So the way I have it is these sensors come with this little JST connector. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit that little small one that they have. So as you can see here already, that I already have it connected. So I took it out of the JSTs and it's hooked up exactly like that. You know, it's making contact, it's touching it, but they're not touching each other. So how do I do that? The way the JST, or the way that these connectors are, you know, they have like the little gap. So I make sure they're not touching each other, but they're facing the opposite direction. So the backs are not facing towards each other. That's exactly how I did it. Because if if they touch, obviously it's gonna activate. But you know, it's just as simple as that. As far as this part, I do not recommend putting it right here, as it'll make your panel like literally sitting up here. You don't want that. So I put a block of wood. Underneath the block of wood is a double-sided tape, so it's sitting nice and firmly. It's not gonna move. This part also. And then this is where the hard tape comes in. And then this is just some grip tape, or like some other type of tape that I found laying around that works for me. You know, you could find anything that works for you. But that's exactly all I used. Oh, and I also use these little rubber things. Well, I don't use it on this panel excessively, or this panel specifically. I use it on different ones, but this one's like already nice and firm, nice and flush without it too. So I don't use it here. For Gen 4 users, I put the foam here because there's like a built-in nut, or like a welded nut, and so it's just popping up. It'll damage your panel if it's constantly hitting this hard. So put this foam here. Don't have to worry about it. You know, if this is extra, so this is even more compression, so it'll be nice and a nicer, softer land. Because you know, all you're gonna hear is the clink clink. But there's that, and that's pretty much it. That's exactly how I modded it. Right now I have it on the SMX setup. Ignore that panel. Nothing wrong with it. It's just cold, but it works perfectly fine. You know, I have it on the downside sensor right now, but if I press it, it's gonna activate 100%, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I've played on these pads for maybe a month now, and you know, pressing 100% on it does nothing to the PCB or anything, from my experience. So, let's see, what else am I missing out? For the center panel, I have two sensors, top and bottom. You can do left and right, doesn't matter. But this is also if you play SMX. I don't really play SMX as much, but I should. But I mainly play ITG, so this is covered up, locked away. But I have it there just in case. This up arrow was wired differently than this one, because this is a lot faster just to connect it right there than this one. This one's like spliced, and then there's like a different cable, so you don't want to do that. Anything else I'm missing out? Oh yeah, so as far as the panel, I left the foam tape that was used for the FSRs on, except for where I'm pressing. For some reason, well, it causes undersensitivity issues and like some weird, like it just feels extremely hard, like I'm not pressing at all. And I don't like that feeling. So I took it off from here completely. So the way it sits is just like this. Just like that. Because if there's foam here, you're gonna have to add more tape and more tape and more tape, and then it'll end up being like really, really wonky. You don't want that. And like look, I'm pressing here, it's not lifting up. If anything, it's not lifting at all. So this is real good. See, I have the little corner grommets, or the corner washers, you know, the sensor right there, and that's pretty much it. You know, I did this to all my panels, and I think that's about it. If I left out anything, you know, feel free to let me know. I'll leave my Discord. Some of you already have me on Discord, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are $3 a sensor on ddrpad.com. He's probably low on stock because I bought so many of these, and I tell my friends to get them, like, hey, this is worth it. Hey, 100%, you know, recommend this. I bought 40 of these because I thought I was going to use all 40, but you only need one sensor per panel. These have two. One here, one here. You know, obviously this one has two. You can have it either left, right, up, down. This one I recommend left and right because doubles players, you know, there's going to be brackets here and then here sometimes. This one probably needs some more modding. But yeah, that's about it. I hope this helps anyone who has SMX issues. I've been using this for a month. Not a single sensor has died on me, except for this one because the wire snapped, but that's about it. So I really hope this helps and, you know, changes the minds of other people in using more traditional base sensors versus an FSR. Because I think FSRs are great and all, just they don't work well for this SMX IO, so I don't know. But like I said, anything I left out, let me know. Feel free to let me know. All right, see you.